Welcome to the Tokumei podcast. I'm your host this week, Anime for Days, also known as Lucy, and this is my co-host, Kentina Star.
Hello!
And this week, on this episode, we have a special guest, Mummy Mortem. Do you want to introduce yourself, Mortem?
Of course. Hello.
Welcome.
So, I am Mummy Mortem. I'm a Vtuber supporter over on Twitter for about 10 months now. And I also stream on Twitch.
Damn.
Yay!
Let's go.
Welcome. We are glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Also, you want to know that you are our first male guest ever to be on the show. So you should be so honored. We're honored to have you, though.
Yeah, I mean, how is everyone doing today?
I'm doing good.
Grand?
It was a very busy week for me. As you guys, well, I don't know if Mommy knows, but I'm going to be rebranding soon, and I'm getting closer to that stamp of approval date.
Let's go.
I can say that it's 55% done. So
halfway. Let's go. Me and Kenty speak about it every podcast. Like every single podcast, we're like, so how's the rebranding going? It's like
it's stressful, but I'm having fun. But I think I'm gonna be taking off. After Wednesday, I'm going to be taking off like a half and a week break.
Oh, really?
Just to prepare everything and get everything ready and stuff.
Yeah.
And just give myself kind of a little bit of a breather, because after that, it's just going to be hardcore shit.
Yeah, man.
Me.
God. Oh my God, I can't wait.
All the new content.
Hell yeah. You know what? Honestly, I swear, Kenty works way too hard. Honestly.
No.
Yes. But no, how are you doing, Mortem? This week?
I'm doing fantastic. Well, this is not the first interview I had this week.
Ooh,
really?
I was on another VTubers interview, but yeah.
Ooh, let's go. You were speaking, actually, me and Morton was speaking, what was it? Maybe a couple days ago? We were playing League.
The first way, I believe, yeah.
A good way to ruin a friendship, I would say.
But I thought it was so funny. I kept calling people daddy. And
I mean, that's no different than any other day, I would say.
Oh, wow, Kenji. Oh, God, that's so funny. But no, we were speaking about the other interview. I mean, and you were saying it was recorded for you a YouTube video, wasn't it?
Exactly, yes. That's correct.
Yeah, how did that go?
Pretty good. I kind of speed ran the questions though, so I tend to do that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't worry about it. Sit back, relax, grab a beverage. We're going to be here for a while, so
hey, yo!
But before we go any further, if you want to kind of explain a little bit of who you are to the people in the crowd who don't know you, just a little. I mean, you go in a full length. It's your day. It's your day, King. Go off.
So basically, I live on Twitter. That's pretty much the whole thing I'm doing. I'm a VTuber supporter there. I retweet about 300 tweets a day with people who tag me, and another like 50 or so from people who don't tag me. Then I also am in a group called VCare, and on that Twitter account, you can also use the hashtag VCare support. No, VCare package, my bad. And I will also retweet everything over there. So yeah.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
So I know recently you actually did get into the group. So how long have you been planning that out for?
Oh, that was months ago.
Really?
I would say 7 months ago. Moai pulled us into a Discord group, and then we just started organizing, retweeting stuff that we found interesting.
Oh, that's insane.
The whole purpose around your group is to help and support other VTubers?
Exactly, yes.
That's really cool. That's dope.
That is
I never heard
honestly
of that
so cool.
That is really
cool.
Everyone plays their unique part in terms of supporting.
Oh, really? So does people have a different set roles within the group?
Yeah, you could say that.
What
So-
kind of roles do they have then? I mean,
So,
what's
for
your
example,
role?
I'm obviously the one who just is like retweeting everything,
Yeah.
like the mass retweeting. This is what I do. I also offer advice when it comes to growth to anyone who
Mm.
asks. And Moi is the one who actually doesn't like to be tagged for retweets.
Ah.
He is more on the side of doing commissions for streaming assets.
Oh, that's so cool.
He offers them very cheap, and the
Mm.
quality is insane.
Oh, damn. Let's go.
What brought along like the idea of wanting to help other VTubers? Like, what made you guys want to do that? And what qualifies for people to like you helping? What do they have to already be like doing stuff? Just out of curiosity.
So people really just need to be VTubers. That's like the only part, or have something to do with VTubing. That's our only rule. And for me, how I started it, pretty much, it was around the time when I discovered VTubers, where I was a bit depressed, let's say that. And well, VTubers were there for me. They never missed to make me smile.
No.
So yeah, and
That's so
I want to give
freaking
back.
sweet.
That's why I'm doing it.
Mortem,
Very
you're so
cute.
sweet.
That is super cute. 'Cause, I
Big
agree.
energy.
There's so many people who get into VTuber and just streaming in general who just don't really understand the complexity that goes into it. Yes, it's a lot of fun just streaming and having fun and being able to make your own hours and
Yeah.
stuff. But there is a lot that goes into it. And for you to build a whole group and to not helping yourself, but helping other people find that rhythm and growth is very admirable. I really like that concept a lot.
Thank you very much.
I mean, that kind of pulls you on to the next question. Well, the question I had was, I mean, you did say how you got into VTubing but do you want to maybe go into a little bit more about how you actually got into it? I mean, was there anyone that you were watching at the time? You're like, oh my God, I want to do this.
Okay, yeah. So the first VTuber I saw was actually from a YouTube video.
Oh.
It was a video titled Ah. And it was Gala, who was pretty much her debut, and just a little clip of her. And I wanted to see more of it. I looked into it. I discovered Hololive. Then I went over to Vshoujo. And at some point I thought to myself, hey, this looks fun. I want to try it out. And that's what got me into it.
Oh, damn. So were you watching Hololive for like a while, or did you just see this clip and was like, oh my God, this looks really cool and different kind of thing?
I went over to Vshoujo pretty fast. I would say.
Really? How did you find them? Did you just search up like?
I think YouTube clips mostly.
Oh, okay.
Like I just went down the rabbit hole of YouTube clips, and yeah.
That's so
cool. That's true.
It's just a dark hole. Once you start clicking, you just keep on clicking. You're like, man, that's so cool. And then you think of the possibilities of actually doing it. It's like, can I actually do this? I think I could do this.
You're like, wait a minute. Oh my God.
But that's really cool. So as a person who, how long have you been doing VTubing so far, or just streaming in general?
Streaming, or actually VTubing, started about July last year.
Nice.
But it wasn't until December when I started using Twitter.
Oh, really?
Wow, really?
Yes.
So,
and you've been.
I was going to ask is that so when you from now to then, what are like some complications that you've like discovered? Wow.
Complications.
If you had any, like if you like, I would say like things that you would do differently now, knowing being in it for like a year versus when you first started.
I wish I started mass retweeting way earlier.
Really?
That's like the only thing that comes to mind, because in the start it was like, yeah, I'm just retweeting everything I see, but I wasn't on Twitter like the whole day. And then when with time, more and more people started noticing me. I called myself a VTuber supporter, and yeah, I think the first thing where I really popped off was when when I told everyone that they can tag me for retweets. Yeah.
Oh, really? Did it just start going crazy then?
Well, it went pretty crazy from the start, actually. I don't know how, but yeah, I got really lucky in terms of that. But then now I would say I'm working really hard for how far I've come. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, and especially since you debuted recently. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations on that.
How was that experience for you? And all, like, for all of it, basically, like the whole re-debuting, planning it out, getting everything sorted. How was it?
So before the re-debuting, I was really excited because I thought to myself, okay, I didn't stream in some time, so now I want to do a re-debut. And I wasn't really planning on having a new model or anything, or even new rigging. And then I thought to myself, maybe I could just do that. And then I commissioned a friend for new rigging and an outfit, which is this one, of course.
Yes,
That's
it
so
looks so
cute.
I love it.
DJ.
Very cute.
And yeah, and that happened like 5 days before the re-debut. I got all the files, so it was really close. But
wait, really?
Is it like
you
Christmas when you get all the files and stuff? You're just like, oh my goodness, what do I open first? What do I do? What do I discover?
Honestly, though, I'm not gonna lie. When I got mine, I was so tempted to use it, like straight off the bat. I was like, I just want to use it now. I swear.
Right now. I don't even care anymore. I don't care about all this stuff. I just want to use it. I'm gonna show like, ooh, look at my boobas.
Oh my God. So I mean, I came in for your re-debut. How did it go? How was it all in all?
The re-debut went amazing. And also a thing I noticed, I was way more comfortable than I was when I first debuted.
Really? Why was that?
Yeah. Well, because of course I have streamed before. I know why people are there to watch me. And it was very more comfortable for me to be just re-debuting.
So sweet.
I wasn't nervous, I was just excited.
Mate, I don't know how you were just excited. I was like shaking. I was physically shaking. I don't know why, but I was like, oh my God.
In my mind, it was just, these people are here to support me. So I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
I wish I could have that.
We love a confident king, honestly.
Yes,
we stand.
Sure.
We do stand.
That's that main character mindset.
I mean, to be fair though, Mortem is main character energy, I would say.
I don't know about that.
Oh, definitely. I definitely think so. But no, I mean, coming out, I mean, how did you actually come up with your, like, you know, your character and, like, you know, your name?
Oh, okay. So every time I choose names in like MMOs and stuff, or video games in general, it's always like some Latin word that has something to do with that character. So of course I had mummy, and then the Mortem just means death in Latin.
Oh shit! Mate, I'm so dumb. I
would never would have guessed that. I had no idea.
Wait, do people actually know? Do people actually go, oh, I know what that means? Or do they just...
some know.
Really? Oh, wow. They're smart. Oh, God.
That's
I feel like I should have known it, but that's actually so... What the hell?
It's kind of... I mean, if you don't know Latin, it feels like it's going to be pretty hard to know what it means. Like, I mean...
That's so cool.
What made you go with that? Was it just the first name that came to mind, or was it like, did you have other options before that?
I really just typed into the Google search like words that would like make sense with a mummy. First that was just the word mummy, but that was Mumei, I believe. So that was a bit weird.
Mumei?
Yeah. And
cute.
And then I thought, hey, that kind of makes sense. And I went with that.
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, what made you want to be a mummy?
Oh, that's a good question. So I want to do something that I haven't seen before. And of course, I haven't seen a mummy before. And if you look at a character from a game called AFK Arena, there's a character in there called Damon, and he looks very much like me.
What was it called? AFK?
AFK Arena. It's a mobile game.
I think I've heard of that before. I saw sponsorships for people.
Damon. Let's have a look at him real quick.
Oh
my God, he does!
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was my inspiration for the design.
Oh, that's sick!
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
So now that
damn,
you
let's go.
now that you have made your decision and your choices, do you have any ideas for like when Halloween comes about? What are you going to do for Halloween? Are you just going to be a mummy still, or would you switch
I
it up
don't
and be
really
like
have plans for that.
a
Maybe I
zombie?
will
You-
remove
oh
some
my God.
bandages, but
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see Mortem in a suit. Oh my God. I don't think I could handle
I
myself.
think he just
well,
was.
I have art for that. But
Wait, you have in a suit and you didn't even
I
show me? Oh,
wait.
She's
Let me
offended.
send
She's
you the. Let me
offended.
I'm
send you the art.
offended.
Let me send you the art. 1 second.
I need to
Where
see
do I
this.
have it?
But no,
I asked Lucy to get art from you, and I feels like she failed to mention that you had a suit outfit, and I'm kind of assaulted myself.
no, I swear to God, I need to see this. Hold up.
It was actually for VTuber prom.
Oh yes, I remember when that was going around.
Yes.
You know what? I think
VTuber
that's the first
prom.
time I ever saw you. I don't think we interacted much, I don't think, but I definitely did see this picture, I think. Oh my God, the suit. I love it. I'm
Wow.
living for it though.
So wait,
oh
you
my
went
God.
to a whole VTuber prom? I didn't even hear about that. So what was that about?
Yeah.
Like, how did
That was also
go down?
my first collab. Yes,
Hey, yo.
it was with Slimantha, a fellow snail.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cute.
we were friends before, we met through VTubing,
Uh-huh.
and we just decided, hey, this could be fun, and we did it.
Oh, that's so cute because I do remember it going round. I wasn't actually entirely sure what VTuber prom was. So what was it? What was it in general?
So
if you can
VTuber prom
remember.
was a hashtag that just started from someone. I don't know who originally started it, but basically you could just go get art with another VTuber and your two models, and then maybe collab together. Maybe
Wow.
do a karaoke stream or whatever. And yeah,
That's such a cool idea. Why did I not know
We
that?
missed it, Kenzie. We missed it.
We totally missed it. Damn
The thing
it.
is, wait, when was this? When did this start again? Do you remember?
Let me see when I did that screenshot or when I get that art.
That must have been when I first started. I think, honestly, I was intimidated, I think, when I probably first started because I was like, well, I don't know who to do it with, so I guess I won't do it.
Right. Damn it. I think that would have been cool to do. Like, because I love, like, galas or fancy dress.
Yeah, that would look so
type deals.
cute. We missed it.
I did miss it. Maybe the next one we could go to.
Yeah.
I got the art on the 10th of February.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is
So
early this year?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
I don't remember this.
We would have known
beginning early.
Wait, we would have known each other. Kenzie, what happened?
I don't know. Truthfully, to be honest,
Kenzie?
this year has gone by so fast that I don't
even get me
remember
started.
the first
Oh my
part of the
God.
year at all. Like, I don't even remember what I did, what I said, what happened at all. So, like, it's just kind of a blur. Like,
It
we're in
honestly
August
is. What's
at this
happened?
point.
Mate, honestly, all I can remember from like maybe March when I first got my model, this new model, and that's it. It's
Yeah.
one blur. I mean, to be fair, this year has gone way too quickly. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, true.
But I mean, in the best way
so
possible,
much.
because so much stuff has happened for
So much.
me. I don't know about for everyone else, Mortem. I don't know about for you, but it's gone so quickly. Just amazing being in this community. I mean, from that, I mean, how's it been for you being in the community so far, from when you first started till now?
Yeah.
At first, I didn't even know. At first, I didn't know the sheer scope of the community.
Mhm.
Like that was incredible to discover.
Yeah.
But yeah, as time and time goes on, I got like, I don't know, like when it comes to followers on Twitter, I got like 100 followers each day.
That's
Wow.
insane.
What?
Which was
Which is your
just wild
secret?
to me.
He's
But
magic.
yeah, it was just, besides of course the following, it's like only love and positivity throughout the whole community.
That is very sweet.
On Twitter?
Yeah, for sure.
Kentie's surprised because I know Twitter can be sometimes obviously quite toxic
if you
sometimes.
just hang around that crowd, yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends what kind of I don't know, sometimes you do get some drama you see happening, but you don't really interact with it. I mean, me and Kentie we've spoken about it and we don't really interact with it, especially since
I hate drama.
we've spoken about before, obviously some drama, some hate, especially on different platforms like maybe TikTok and stuff like that. TikTok's very Oh my God.
can be
but
toxic
honestly,
sometimes.
yeah, it can be, but then any community can be, honestly. So like, it's not like we're trying to, because I know the VTuber community, it's the most welcoming and accepting community I've ever been a part of.
Absolutely.
So honestly, it's like it outweighs the negative in more, but then it is there still, and hopefully it can change, but it be what it be. It be what it be.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you found any, have you, if you can give us, one good story, one amazing story that, almost made you tear up to versus, one story that you felt like, all right, I need to get this energy out of here type beat. What would those stories be since you've been doing it for a while?
Oh, interesting. Well, I think, for sure I cried the first time when I got my first fan art.
Oh,
yeah, all of us.
That was insane. I appreciate every artist, and I put every fan art I get on my walls. So yeah.
Oh, you put them on your walls?
Yes, I print them out.
Why
and put them
are you
on the wall.
such a cutie? I love you so much.
Because it's such an honor that someone thought about you to draw you. And this is why? I'm just a spleb on Twitch that talks about thighs and green tea. So why are you drawing me? But it's such an honor, though. So I definitely.
I'm running out of walls, though.
How big is your wall? How much art is on it now, then?
I think close to 100 pieces.
Wow!
No way!
That's
Do you have a
awesome.
picture?
That's so cool.
I have some pictures, but I didn't update it in a way.
Oh wow! I would love to see it at some
cool.
point. That'd be insane. Oh my God! Oh, that's amazing, though. I love that. Oh my God! I wish I could do that. My landlord would kill me.
I mean, as long as you don't ruin the walls, I'm pretty sure you'd be fine with it.
No, honestly, I'd put blue tack on it or something, and it would ruin it. It would leave a mark. I'd be like, oh no, oh my God! I'd be freaking out. Oh my God.
So what about if did you have any bad experiences? I mean, as VTubers, as streamers, we all encounter, people being stupid. So what was your worst case or funny situation that you've dealt with while being a
I think the worst part is when I get random DMs of people trying to slide into my bandages. Yeah.
No way! I have that too!
Oh my God.
So what's the funniest or worst version, if you could tell? If you're comfortable enough to tell.
I don't really have a funny version because it's just always very weird, and I block them very quickly.
Yeah.
You're instant block, instant block.
It's like I always try to say hey, I'm not here to flirt with anyone, so let's not. And then if they continue, straight block. That's.
I'm
not going near that.
That reminds me. I kept calling Mortem stream. I kept calling him King. So when me and Mom collab, we were playing League. I was playing Soraka. I was like, "Hey, you my king."
Yeah. See, I think there's a difference.
That is fine.
So yeah, I think there's a difference when it's friends teasing each other, because at the end of the day, we get it. It's all jokes. We don't take it seriously at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There is a boundary with certain people. I can't speak for everyone, but at the end of the day, when you're a VTuber or a streamer, you kind of get the streamer mentality a little bit, and you understand at the end of the day, it's okay, we had our funs, we had our moments. We're not trying to get with you or sleep with you or anything like that. We're just trying to have a little bit of fun. And I feel like certain viewers don't understand that. Because I had to deal with something like that the other day.
I know. I actually know about that, Kenty.
Really? Did Cherry tell you?
Yeah, no, you go for it. Go tell. Show and tell.
I'm not gonna go into deep because it's not about me this episode. But just a real quick, it's just one of those situations where someone can't. Well, they would come in a couple days and they would just be hi honey, I'm here, I'm home. And
I'm home.
And they would be trying to flirt, which I don't mind playful flirting. But then they were where do you live? And we're best friends. What are you talking about? like and stuff like that. It was like really weird energy, and I was just like, no, we're not doing
You're like,
that.
I'm not vibing with this energy right now.
Like,
Get out.
so I had to ban them, and like I had my second ban unban request.
Wait, really?
It was from them, and it's like it's kind of funny because like you know when they all get banned, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be this way. I've changed my ways. I'm a changed person. I think I deserve a second chance. It's like, nah, bro. Like you should have thought about that the other 16 messages you thought before bringing that type of weird energy. Like, nah, we don't need that.
I mean, it's happened to me before. I kind of just knock it off like it's nothing. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, that reminds me. I think me and Kenty have spoken about this before, but are you compared to any other like anime characters or any characters in general?
Oh, I see. Sometimes people notice me from AFK Arena, like
really?
Sign comes from AFK Arena. Yeah, very few people though.
Yeah,
but I don't really get compared to anyone.
Really?
Wait, there was a Naruto character, I believe, who also has a mask on and only shows one eye. Not sure who.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched now.
Kakashi?
Yeah, I think that one.
Really? You look nothing like Kakashi. Just because you have a mask? It's so one eye?
Wait, I know who you mean. Wait, I know who you mean actually now. Wow, I'm really... Okay, no haters. No
it's not like he doesn't show his eye on purpose. He has a reason why he doesn't show his eye.
Oh my god. Do you watch it, Mortem?
No, I didn't watch Naruto.
Oh, okay. We're both in the same boat. It's good.
I'm sorry. I'm a shonen girl. I'm sorry. I grew up in a shonen
it's fine,
girl. But so what does it make you burn with rage? No, I'm just kidding. But does it bother you that you get compared by other characters, or is it just like this is one of the Okay, well, you're better than us.
Do you get compared to anyone, Kenty?
No, not at all.
You know,
I made sure that I made my character kind of unique enough so I don't get compared to anyone else. So that's why I have like antlers, a foxtail, like fox and stuff. But like I think the only times I get compared to anyone is when it comes to my voice. You know? So anyone that has like a squeaky voice. People like, is that Alvin? Is that, Theodore? Stuff like that. I get that. But when it comes to my actual parents, no, I don't. But it's whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's what it is.
Yeah. It'd be what it'd be, sadly. I mean, I get compared quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I guess like it's just
Who
me.
do you get compared to?
I wonder who it is, Kenty.
You have long blue hair, you gotta copy her.
She literally got it yesterday. Someone literally went, you look like Miku. I was like, thank you, my friend.
If you have blue hair, you automatically look like Miku.
Sorry, I'm instantly Miku, my bad, I forgot.
Don't you know?
Yeah, sorry, oh my god.
I don't know, I think that's just like, a thing just people are going to continue to do. Regardless, not just regarding me, but just like, just in general. Because people always compare anime characters to other anime characters. Like, oh, this character looks like XYZ. Instead of just, being themselves. And I don't know if it's just like the mentality that just helps people understand the motives behind your model or something like. Or just they just don't have a lot of, variety in like the way that they can express how they feel about a model.
I don't know, maybe I'm hoping it's like a comfort thing. They're like, oh, look, you look like this. So, I can vibe with it. I don't know. I'm hoping it'd be like that.
I say Miku is a comfort for a lot of people, so I guess that's what
I hope so.
Say.
Yeah.
I hope people don't do it like in a mean way. I think someone called me like a dollar store Miku.
The great value Miku.
Well, to be fair, you also make the joke quite a lot. Like
I do.
The less successful sister.
Yeah, I'm a less successful Miku sister. I'd rather that than dollar.
I mean, if you use your other hairstyle, you do have a more canny to be Miku than
this wait, where is it? This one. This hairstyle.
But it's funny. It's sad because you don't. I feels like because of those comparisons, you don't use that hairstyle a lot. But I love it because
I don't.
You match me, and that's sad. Like you match my hairstyle. It's so sad.
It just be what it be, you know. I mean, sadly, but you learn to live with it. I don't really mind if someone's like, oh, not in a mean way. I know people understand and people come in going, oh my god, you look like Miku. Obviously, not in a horrible intent or anything. I think it's because I just hear it a lot. I'm not like, oh my god, oh my god.
So, Mummy, so when was it a thing to always become a streamer? Is this like your end job? Like, do you have an end goal to your career? Like, you still want to be like a musician or artist or something like this, or is it like VTubing is it for me? This is where it started, and this is where it's gonna go for long.
So VTubing is definitely a hobby for me. I don't treat it as a job, like at all.
Yes.
And I'm studying. How is it called in English? 1 second.
That's fine.
I think economic informatics.
Oh, you smart. Okay.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. For this, for the people that's me, can you explain what that is?
It's basically marketing with computer stuff.
Oh wow, that's so cool though.
That's a really stupid way to describe it, but yeah.
I'm only 2 brain cells, so it makes
for
sense.
Me, yeah. My dumb brain, this is great.
Because I did not know what that word meant at all. But it's okay. It's good to ask questions. That's why I'm here.
I mean, what's your biggest goal, would you say, for being, well, now you're streaming and stuff like that. What would you say your goal is? Or do you not have one?
I don't really have goals. I just want to, well, as dumb as that sounds, because that's like the most cliche answer ever, but I just want to have fun.
Of course.
I want to make memories. I want to grow myself. Yeah, that's it.
I mean,
let's go.
I definitely get that mindset because I'm also in the mindset where I'm trying to just have fun, stream with a lot of people, and make memorable memories that's just everlasting. But I do have like personal goals for myself that I want to achieve. Do you have anything like that you like? Any personal goals that you want to achieve, or are you just letting it go as it goes? Like whatever happens.
Personal goals is only really like learning. I really like learning. I love, I love working on myself pretty much.
Oh, damn. Oh, wow. So how long have you been studying then? Are you still studying, or is this like,
I'm still studying, yeah. It's 3 years, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So is this your final year or is your second year?
It's let's say it's my second year. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Shit. I hope it goes well, though.
Yeah.
I mean, are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, let's go. I mean, I just finished university for myself. I'm so happy. I'm glad it's over, but I'm also like, oh, I can't deal. My mum's like, going, Lucy, when are you getting a job? I'm like, shut up, mom.
Mom, this is my job. So does your mom not consider VTubing a job? Or does she not?
I think she's a bit confused. I mean, like, my dad literally came into my stream the other day. Kenji, I don't think I told you. And, oh, no, everyone was calling. I don't think everyone realized it was actually my dad. And they kept calling him daddy.
What, did he find that weird? Like, did he was like,
my dad was like, what the fuck is happening?
Like, what is this anime culture? What is these weebs doing?
Oh, he's so confused. I want to talk to him. Yeah, Ray came in and everyone kept calling him daddy. I was like, what is happening? What is happening? It was a mess. It was so funny.
It's just like, down bad. They're just down bad.
To be fair, my dad asked me a question. He goes, Lucy, he saw my model for the first time. He goes, Lucy, why does your character have big, big boobs?" I was like, huh? What do you mean? Like trying to put it
Great
off.
question.
What do you mean? They just kind of grew magically. I don't know how they happened.
It was so awkward though. I'm like, what do I say to that? I'm like, I
The answer
don't
would be, why not?
know. Why not, Dad?
See, I could never tell my mom about
Really?
what I do. Like, she knows that I stream, but she
Yeah.
doesn't know I use an actual character.
Really?
And stuff. Because, like,
I mean,
she's part of the internet that just don't get it. She doesn't understand, like,
yeah.
the complexity of being paid to, like, literally, record. Because, like, my mom still refers to streaming as taping. Like,
Really?
every time she calls me, are you taping? Are you taping? Like, no. I mean, technically, yes. In a sense of the word, yes. But, like, that's not what I'm doing. So, like, my mom just doesn't get it at all.
Yeah.
She
I
doesn't
mean,
understand it.
Mortem, have you told your parents at all that you stream? Really? And
My
do
father
they
actually knows what streaming is.
really?
Yeah, he knows a lot about it. He watches a lot of videos.
No
about it.
way! Does he actually?
Yeah, I'm so jelly of that.
Oh my god! Iconic king.
He doesn't really get VTubing a whole lot, but
Okay, yeah.
he knows what streaming is.
So
Right.
did you actually? So what did you say to your parents when you first got into it? You're like, okay, so this is the thing I'm doing. I mean, how did you go into it to tell them?
I just told him, hey, I'm doing this thing I have a lot of fun with, and my dad was like, cool, okay. If it's a hobby and you still continue studying, all good.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
So
sweet.
if you came to your dad and was like, hey, Dad, I'm not going to be studying anymore. I want to be a VTuber for the rest of my life, then that's going to be my end goal. You think would the conversation not go well?
I would have to show some proof of that.
Yeah, that makes
that
sense.
it's actually doable. Like if I had 400 average viewers or something like that, and I would make, I don't know, 1,000 subs each month, then yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Then
that makes sense. Definitely.
He'd probably be fine with that.
I understand though, because I guess your parents just want the best for you, and and obviously streaming can be a bit of a on and off situation depending on what's happening, and it's always a rocky road, if you could say.
It can be.
Especially with some days are better than others, especially if you are trying to make it a a job, if you wanted to do that. Yeah. I mean, when you told your dad, did you say that you were a VTuber, or did you just say, I am a streamer?
I think I tried explaining it to him.
Yeah.
I think I also showed him my model and stuff.
Really?
And he thought that was pretty cool, but
that's so cool.
I don't think he gets it fully.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, I definitely think it's I think it would be a little bit difficult to explain to people, I think. I mean, what would you give advice to someone if they wanted to tell their parents, they are in, because if they're a little bit worried of what they will say, I mean, what would you say, or advice would you give to someone?
Well, I have a pretty good relationship with my dad, so I can just tell him what I do, and he supports everything that I like. So
that's so sweet.
Makes sense. Yeah. But when it comes to when people or when parents a bit more critical about things, then I don't know how I would go about it.
Yeah.
Actually.
It would be, sometimes it could be a little bit difficult, sorry. I definitely think going at your own pace, for sure. I mean, and maybe slowly get into it, I think, would be the best thing. I'm a streamer, and then go into that, because I've tried to explain streaming to my grandma. It didn't go well. She was like, oh, are you doing the video thing? And I'm like, yeah, Grandma, I'm doing the video thing.
That's how my mom talks. She just doesn't get it. She doesn't get like my mom she of course encourages me and also respects what I do. But at the same time, at the beginning parts of me, even before streaming, because I did YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And that was my full-time job for a while. I mean, it still is. I mean, I stream both, streaming and YouTube is my full-time job. And when I first started to do it, she was like, are you pretty much how do you get paid for that? I just, and then she just kept wanted to know the complexity, you should get this security job at the same time while you're doing this, because she just didn't understand I would never get paid from that. It's you know, I had to like literally explain to her like, and then like once I finally showed her a paycheck, like she was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, so you get paid for people watching you play games, but why?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why. It just works. It just, you know, it just happens. So she just doesn't understand like why.
Yeah,
people
I definitely think
watch other
there's
people
like
do
a
stuff.
gap. There's a. I think. I definitely think people should tell their parents, because honestly, I think most people want the best for the kids and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, maybe not going full out if you haven't like told them. Because my mom, maybe it was a bit easier for me because my mom and my dad knew I liked anime, so and they were quite supportive of that. You know, my dad was like buying anime movies so we could watch them together.
Well,
My mom was a
that
bit.
you like anime versus, hey mom, I want to be a streamer.
I want to be an
rest of my
anime
life.
character.
It's a little different, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I can't really explain other people's situations, you know, because it could be a slippery slope. Because you know, VTubing is more than just stream with an anime character. It
definitely
allows you to kind of be yourself in fully, and that comes with like, you know, knowing your sexuality, you know, being able to stream in the skin and the place you feel comfortable with, and to open up those can of worms to say to your mom, ex-dad, who probably don't agree with certain things, could be very hard.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I definitely think being a VTuber is like an escape. I mean, I don't know for you, Morton, but I mean, obviously you saying that obviously you were going for a tough time when you first like saw VTubers. I mean, what is VTubing done for you, and has it helped you come out of your shell a bit more and made you feel this, oh my god, this is me?
Absolutely. Like, for example, when I first came into the community, I wasn't able to get into Discord calls with anyone.
Really?
I was so shy and so introverted of everything. And now when people ask for a collab, I'm just like, yeah, let's go. When?
Hey,
time?
really?
That's so cool. So what made you make that change? Like, okay, I gotta break out this shell and like become the main character.
Yeah, main character Mortem. That's what it is. That's so cool. I mean, when obviously you were going through this tough time, was there any VTubers that inspired you? Or is there any characters that inspire, not characters, there are other VTubers that inspire you right now?
Inspiration before being a VTuber was Weiwei, probably the most.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think she is a great entertainer. Always, well, as I said, always made me smile and whatnot. And nowadays it's this this blue-haired girl called Anime for Days.
Get out of here!
I agree.
I think you are just an amazing entertainer.
Yes,
Mom,
I agree. I tell her this every day. Every day.
Oh my god.
Every day.
It's not about me. It's about more on the main character right now. God damn.
It's okay to show appreciation to Lucy.
No,
I agree.
So
like Lucy has this energy about her that just brings so much positivity that you just want to be around her for the long haul and just to see where she goes, you know, from the long run.
But stop being nice to me. Oh my god, it's not allowed.
You deserve it. You worked so hard. I mean, you've achieved so much within the short amount of time that you've been streaming, and like I cannot be more happy and inspired by you of what you were able to accomplish.
We get the bottom.
Like your energy, your tenacity, your will to just bust down doors is just so admirable.
Oh yeah, I like to bust down doors for sure. I mean, how does it feel? I mean, have you? I mean, obviously, I mean,
I love Lucy. Like, let's change the subject.
I'm changing it. I'm changing it. It's not about me. I mean, obviously, you've been told. Have you been told you're an inspiration to others as well, Mortem? You might get that a lot. How does it feel? I mean, how does it feel to be told that?
It's an amazing feeling. Like, also almost makes me tear up. Like when I just get DMs of these basically like the same thing that I DM'd Weiwei before I even became a VTuber. Like, hey, thank you so much for making me smile throughout the day,
Oh, that's
even
That's
when I'm
so
having a bad day.
cute.
And when I get that, it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm achieving what I set out to do.
Oh, that's so sweet. I actually do understand that. When you're being told that, like, I guess in the sense of like, you've made me really happy and you've made my day better and I felt bad, that's the best feeling ever. I'm not even gonna lie. It's such an amazing feeling. Just, I don't know, it's just like, I'm just doing stuff for fun and you're along for the ride. You're part of this community.
Right.
And we're all having fun together. And it's such like, I don't know, it's like you're a big family. To me, that's what it feels like.
Yes,
All these people coming
I
together,
agree.
especially VTubers coming together and helping each other, especially what Mortem does. It's actually insane, like, how much you help people, especially you, since obviously, like, you were saying, like, you know, you were watching VTubers and that's what helped you get through it. And that's what you are to other people, which is insane to think about.
Yeah.
I
And,
can also agree.
I love
like,
it.
VTubing has helped me so much. Like, I mean, I felt like, I mean, I knew people before, like, when I was just doing YouTube, but, like, not in the way that I know now, because, like, I just wanted friends. I wanted to laugh with people constantly. I wanted to just hang out and play games. And I feels like when I was just doing YouTube, it feels like a lot of people only wanted to collab with you if they could get something out of it. Like, if it was financially, like, receptible to them. But, like, VTubers, like, and just, you know, streamers in general, they're just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's collab. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, they don't request for anything. You know, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but for, like, VTubers in general, like, it's just been one laughable, enjoyable memory that just keeps going. Like, it doesn't stop. Like, it's always something different each day. And that's, like, I mean, you know, doing, like, how this podcast even started. Just me and Lucy just talking together. We're like, hey, we should start a podcast, you know? Or just,
it's
like,
so spontaneous. Everything you do in this community is so spontaneous, and I love it because it's like, yes. Oh
so
my
would
God.
you say being a VTuber and a streamer has helped you be more, I guess you say, like, receptive to, like, budgeting your time and managing what you do and how you plan things out versus, like, when
Not
you
really.
wasn't? No?
I just stream whenever I want to, so it's like, yeah, I don't have a schedule.
Maybe I'm the only one that thinks too much into it. So, like, do you make schedules, or you just kind of just this is what we're streaming today?
I don't have a schedule at all. Like, the only I plan, like, stuff ahead. Like, okay, Diablo 3, the new season started yesterday, so I'm streaming that. So that's like the only thing.
Oh damn!
I could not live without a schedule, man.
I guess everyone, in the sense, though, I guess everyone is different depending on how they want to, you know, do their own thing. And it's really nice to see that everyone is different in such a big community and they express themselves in different ways. And I don't know, it's just amazing to see that people are so comfortable doing that, which is pretty poggy-woggy.
It is very poggy-woggy.
It do be. I mean, talking about you, obviously you playing Diablo. I saw you playing it. I mean, what other games do you play on stream, Mortem?
When I started out, it was mostly MMORPGs. Before I used Twitter, I actually played BDO, or Black Desert Online.
Oh.
And then I dropped that game. I started with Twitter, and then it was Lost Ark during my debut.
You played Lost Ark? Hey, let's go.
That game died so fast. It was like a trend for a while, but then, like,
it was.
I played it for almost 1,000 hours.
No,
wow,
you're insane.
That's what
the frig?
I think I played that game for like 10 minutes.
Hours.
Well, in BDO, I had 13,000 hours. So.
That's insane. So, do you play Final Fantasy 14 online? You seem like a Final Fantasy 14.
I played it for the first time on stream. And then I continued playing till like level 50 or something, and then I got bored.
Really? I'm surprised to hear you say that. From you playing Lost Ark. What made you say this game isn't for me?
I feel like the social aspect and the story of Final Fantasy is what makes it great. But those are not things I very much look into when playing MMORPGs.
I see.
So for me, it's very much the gameplay. like combat system and everything like that, which is fine. But yeah,
it's not.
I never knew you played Lost Ark. That's insane. Because I used to play it, and I had my character right. And the only reason I really wanted to play it, well, most of the time was to get a nice outfit for my character, and I never did that in the end, so that was fun. No, you need to see my character.
She would struggle.
Man, me and Kenty used to play it. We played it together a couple of times by ourselves. Obviously, I used to play it on stream as well. And oh my god, my character's outfit looks horrendous. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It looks so bad. And that was like my determination to actually get through the game. Because I actually did like it. I like Lost Ark. I thought it was quite fun. And I definitely want to get back into it at some point and maybe get another outfit because oh my god. But no, I mean
what character did you play? What class?
That's a good question.
Oh wow.
She doesn't remember.
Did I play Sorcerer?
She doesn't remember.
Thanks, Kenty. I think it was something along the lines. It was like a sorcerer or a support person. So I always go support because clearly that's all I can do. I swear to God. I mean, why did you like the game so much? Or at the time anyway? Especially you played like so many hours of it.
So I knew of the game like 4 years before it released. So
wait, really?
What?
Wait.
I kind of disagreed before listening. Can you say that last part again?
4 years before it released in Europe, I knew of the game because the game was out in Korea for the time, and I watched like the first trailer for it on day one.
Yeah,
and I knew I was gonna love that game from that day. So I was really hyped to actually play it.
So when the game released when the game released here, you were like, these noobs. They don't know I have 4+ hours, 4 years of playing this game.
It's insane. I never knew that it was out in, Korea at all. I also didn't. The only reason I found about it is because watching streams, and I'm like, oh, okay, that looked quite cool. Especially since it looked a little bit like, in the sense, kind of like League, where you're running around a little bit. Obviously, it's not the same. Clearly, it's not the same. Yeah, the camera kind of thing. And I was like, ooh, kind of cool. I kind of want to try it out. I loved it at the time. I definitely want to give it a shot again because I haven't played it in a hot minute. But thank you. But no, yeah. I mean, did that get you into like League and stuff? Or you been liking League, or have you been playing League for a while?
Well, I've been playing League since season 2, so yeah.
Wow, that's iconic.
I just started to get into League. I'm a baby when it comes to it, but all I like to play is Jinx and shoot things from afar.
Hell yeah, I love Jinx. I mean, who's your favorite character to play? I mean, I know, but everyone doesn't else. But who's your favorite character to play, Mortem?
My main in League is probably Rengar. But I have the most experience on champions that are ADCs.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. But
because my whole life I've been playing with support mains.
So is those the type of games that you normally play, like team-based strategy games? Do you play like Valorant or Overwatch or anything like that? Have you played any of those games before? I
played Apex before, but that's pretty much it. Never really played Valorant. I think I played like 2 rounds, but it's not my game. Shooters in general or FPS are not really my games.
I bet you're an iconic though. I mean, when we play Apex together, I hope in the future, Mom's gonna carry me big time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You carry us. You play that game way more than us. You have like 100+ hours in that game.
Yeah, and I'm still bad.
How many hours do you have?
That's a good question, actually. How would I find out?
I swear to goodness, if I'm right, 100+ hours. She's always playing that game. Every time we're not streaming or you're not doing the podcast, she's either playing that or Genshin or
it's literally that or Genshin, man. Oh my no, I'm sad.
Do you play Genshin?
I used to play it, yeah.
Was it not your thing?
Well, after some time, you've explored like everything, and then it's just... That's
true. I understand what you mean because I know a lot of people think the same way. I mean, would you actually get back into it now the new places come out, or is it just you're like, nah, I'm not vibing with it?
I would, but I would also know that I would drop it fairly quickly again.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it does have a quick, repetitive nature to it. Like you said, once you explore everything, this I even took in breaks from it for a while, and I play it. I would say I'm a pretty good veteran of Genshin myself. So I definitely
And also,
did it.
let's be honest, the end game of Genshin is gacha.
It's true. The
It's
mommies be hot, man.
Yeah, the main content is getting every character to C6.
That is true.
So,
I guess that makes sense.
I mean,
It's
that's
a
and
lot
for
of
that you
money
have to
as
pay
well.
money.
Yeah, that is a downside. Of course,
That's
I
true.
never spend money on that game. Never.
Never
ever.
never spend money on that game. What?
Well, I
But you-
also spent like 50 euros or something, but that's
You
it.
went, oh, really? Honestly, not too bad. You're like a dolphin, I would say.
Dolphin, yeah.
I wouldn't even call him a dolphin. He's like
Let's talk about League of Legends.
Not even dolphin. What would you say?
he would be like a fish.
A fish. Oh yeah. Okay. I agree. You're like a fish. Yeah.
I'm one of
You're
the fishes in the world.
tuna.
Because he dropped the game, so he doesn't play the game, so he doesn't have the need to summon a lot.
I would say we're both dolphins. Me and Kenty.
Yeah. Depending on who it is, I could go whaling.
To be fair, when Kenty was trying to get Yay Miko,
Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. That just brings up very bad. That was one of the reasons why I stopped playing the game, because they just would not give it to me. And I dropped money.
Really?
Like,
yeah.
money, and then like people were donating money just for me to summon.
Oh
and
my
at that point, I just had to stop, because I was like, I just feel bad. Like, when it's my own money I'm wasting, it's like, okay, whatever. But like when people are donating money, and then and it feels like I'm wasting, I'm like, okay, I gotta stop.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, okay,
bad.
no, this is a problem. You're like, okay, this is a problem now. That's like me with getting Zhongli. I literally put like 25. That's not even that much. I don't want to put too much on the game recently, but since I'm on my 50-50, but I want to get Zhongli again, and I know for a fact I'm gonna get Jean. I'm gonna throw a fit. I swear I will. I'll end the stream. I promise. I'll be like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Have
you ever played any gachas, or you stay away from gachas? Like, is there any gachas that you play like casually for Freeba?
AFK Arena was gacha game.
I didn't even know
I played a lot.
Ooh.
And it's the same system with the summoning stuff. But there you get,
really?
but there you get a good champion at like 3 temples or something like that. So yeah.
I played.
I mean,
gachas.
Wait! I know you spent money on League though. You can't run away, Mortem. You can't run away.
Let's not talk about it.
League is definitely a gacha. Let's be honest here. It's a gacha you play. It's definitely a gacha.
Mortem's trying to run away though. Like he was like, I'm a good egg. I haven't spent any money. I'm like, wait a minute.
How many skins do you have, money?
On League of Legends?
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Oh, you said the sigh was the biggest giveaway.
Like 2.5k maybe.
Huh? I mean, what?
That's more than Lucy.
That is what I mean. Oh my god.
I have 700 skins on my other account. Okay, like.
Oh my god. I respect it though. I respect it. I mean,
that's called a hustle.
Is that why you play the game more?
That could actually be true, but I don't even play on that account.
He's got 2 accounts. Oh my god.
You have 2 accounts.
It's not my VTubing account where I have those skins. So yeah.
You just want to flaunt them.
Wow.
He's like, he was like, you know what, when he streams, he's like, guys, I haven't spent any money. I don't know what you're on about. He's like, I'm so ready.
Well, even on my Mortem account, I spent money.
To be fair, you spent money on your Mortem. On your...
I bought like 3 skins or something. Like
okay, that's not too bad.
Vladimir. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's like the
I've never seen you play Vladimir.
I think you have.
Have I?
Like maybe the first time we played on stream.
Oh,
like
okay.
When you streamed,
yeah, I think normally, but yeah, normally you do play Rengar. Honestly though, Kenty, like Mortem's so good.
Yeah.
Like, why are you laughing? Stop laughing. It's
I don't know.
It's true though, honestly. He's like insane. It's actually crazy.
I feel like anyone's better than me, so I can't really say anything.
I need to show you. Maybe I can
I play with train wheels. Like the last times I played with Lucy, I've only done like the bots. I've never fought an actual person.
That's fair though, because honestly, I used to do that a lot. When I first got into League, I was so intimidated by playing against real people, because I think like League must have been my first first game that I ever you could play with other people, and that scared the heck out of me because I was scared what people might say. Which is I mean, I don't know. I think it's very different to like Apex. that was the first shooter I've ever played, and honestly, like speaking to people scares the shit out of me.
No, I get it.
I'm not even gonna
as
lie.
a girl, like you get kind of treated differently when you start playing this type of game. So, have you ever had any instances where you had to deal with rude people while playing League or anything like that? Because you know the game is toxic. It has a reputation for toxicity. So have you dealt with any of that, or no? You just kind of play.
Absolutely. In League of Legends, it's insane. Like I already have the all chat disabled for years now.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, I don't care about what any of my enemies have to say to me.
Man, everyone, me and Mortem were playing the other day. They were being toxic to me. Oh my god! And Mortem's obviously just vibing. I was just calling them daddy though, so I don't know.
It just shuts them down immediately.
I think, okay, this is my advice. If anyone's playing League, just call them daddy. It's either gonna like push them away, B, make them, very attracted to you in some sort of way, or in my case, I didn't know there was another option, or me be annoyed at you, but half the time that doesn't happen, I swear.
So what advice would you give people who wants to get in a league that's intimidated by the community a little bit?
Turn off all chat.
Mute everyone. That is a good advice. That's a damn good advice.
Mute everyone and just enjoy the game.
So for a person who is I would say a very good, I wouldn't even call you a veteran. You're pretty much like a long time person playing League. How did you feel about Arcade when it came out? Did you like it? Did you appreciate it? What did
Arcade was really good.
Are you looking forward to the second season? When it first came out, me and Lucy could not stop talking about it.
We kept singing.
We were fangirling like crazy about it, and we had a whole date watching it.
We did. Oh my god.
We were obsessed. We were so obsessed. I don't know if you were obsessed as we, but what was your journey with Arcane if you have one?
Well, I pretty much just watched them. I guess.
Yeah. Did you go through it? Oh no. Did you watch it all in one go, or I
think I watched each episode single.
Really? Since I used to do it, I literally watched it with Scott. We sat down and watched it. I think it came out with twos, didn't it? It was very strange. It came out in twos. Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, it was quite clever how they did it because it did keep the hype up.
Yes.
But no, I mean, I know for a fact that did it make you want to play League more after you watched it or not?
Somehow, I think, yeah.
Somehow.
Somehow.
I don't remember fully, but yeah, I think
yeah.
So.
Because I
was playing League while playing Arcade.
That's amazing. No, because I actually was like, oh my god, I kind of want to play League again now. I used to play it. I used to play a lot more League than I do now, but that's how I've met some people, one of my mods, Cherry. I met Cherry because she came into my stream and was like, oh my god, I just watched Arcane and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's so freaking cool.
That's so cute.
That's how I met Cherry.
That's so sweet.
So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, speaking about obviously Kenty saying giving advice. I mean, what would you say? What kind of advice do you give to people streaming?
Don't look at a few accounts.
Really?
Yep, that was
Is there a reason?
one.
Is there a reason?
Most of the time, you set expectations for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And when you don't meet those expectations, you change your mood. And then the viewers who are watching will notice that and leave.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
No, that does make sense though, because I have my view account on, but it doesn't really affect the way I do anything. I don't think, but I guess it makes some. But I do understand why people do have it off because, I don't know. I do understand that your mood can change sometimes depending on who's watching. Especially since when I first started, it was so hard to I don't know. See if no one was watching you, right? And you're I don't know, if no one's watching you, you're like, oh, it's kind of feels like a downer, I guess, in that sense, right? But I think having it off, especially if you're first starting off, I definitely think, it's nice since then you can just be yourself and just talk and just vibe.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think you should just be yourself regardless. But I definitely think it does just help immensely. I think the only thing I kept off while streaming is the bitrate, because like if I would keep that on and just see it keep like flickering, my nerves would be like, oh my god, the stream is going to be terrible. I'm lagging like crazy.
Really?
Yeah, no, it would be like, because the one thing I concern myself for is like if my stream is laggy, then people are not going to be able to watch me, because like people would always drill home like, oh, you got to make sure like you have good audio, you got to make sure you have good like all this other stuff, and like before you even have a viewer count. So like I would just turn that off because it would just drive me nuts. So like
lagging for me is also really annoying. Like when the stream starts lagging or anything, I just want to stop streaming for the day. Like it's like so annoying.
No, it does, because like the other day, I don't know about for you guys, like I don't know if it happens for anyone else. It must do though, but like when my Wi-Fi goes out randomly at times, I don't know why it does that, and then the stream stops. It's like only when I'm freaking streaming. Only when I'm streaming. It knows. It knows.
It knows.
So it feels it sucks when it happens though, because you're in this mood, and no, as in you're in this like I don't know, streaming space. I think it's for me anyway, where I'm like, oh my god, I'm so pumped up, I'm ready to go.
It does kill
and then
the vibe.
instantly it does a little bit, but obviously you just build it back up again.
Yeah.
But no, it's kind of frustrating, but you just do deal with it, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I mean, stuff is part of being a VTuber. If you don't have stuff, you're not a VTuber.
Yeah.
That is true. Stuff is part of it, that's for sure. I mean, that reminds. So, I mean, for people that first get into VTubing, I mean, what kind of advice would you give them that want to become a VTuber?
Well, do you mean becoming a streamer or a VTuber?
I mean, first of all, maybe becoming a VTuber, then maybe getting into streaming.
Okay, so first, don't invest all your money on a model.
No,
try it out first.
Agreed.
Try streaming out if and see if you enjoy it or not. Because if you spend like 500 euros on a model or dollars, then well, it could be wasted potentially.
Yeah.
Right.
And when it comes to being a streamer, another advice I can give is don't only stream. Go on to other platforms like social media. I said this in a tweet lately. You don't build a community on Twitch. You build a community on social media. You engage with your community on Twitch.
Someone understands. No, I agree. Lucy knows for like the past couple of podcasts, I've preached this heavily, because Twitch does not provide a way for people to find you on Twitch. Like the only way you're going to get noticed or build a community is through like YouTube, TikTok, other platforms. It's also good to have your A's and other B's just in case that fateful day Twitch decides not to be up. You have another platform to make content on, so people know who you are.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think that. I think, I mean, it definitely helped me a lot, because I actually went into streaming and VTubing straight off the bat. And I didn't actually have any social media. And honestly, the instant like I got Twitch, I mean, not Twitch, I mean, Twitter. I had it for a few years because of YouTube, but I never really used it properly. I only just it was just like links to my YouTube videos, basically.
Yeah, same.
So it wasn't like anything like actually like good, anything. But like when I first started using it, it was like instantly, it was like a going up basically for me, because you're interacting with other people and you're actually talking to the community, which is what I think anyone should be doing, especially since it's such a fun thing to do. I think that's one of the best parts of it, because you get to meet such an amazing people that you haven't met before, especially on Twitter.
Networking is very important when you're trying to build
god, yeah, networking is insane, and it has helped me a lot to become, I mean, what I'm doing today, I suppose. But yeah, no, for sure. I would definitely, I mean, is that that's the advice you'd give to someone, Mortem?
Absolutely, yeah.
Now,
I mean,
going on to the subject of, putting your eggs in different baskets. So have you made content on other platforms like YouTube and stuff before, or You're starting to do it
I
now.
have not. I actually want to maybe go over to TikTok as well.
Ooh,
Or YouTube.
yes.
But well, my streams, I don't know how I would say this, but my streams are very much, I make a comfy stream out of every stream.
Mm-hmm.
At least I try to. And I rarely ever get any clips of anything because it's always very laid back, very chill, not a lot of happening. So I wouldn't necessarily call my streams very entertaining in that part or very hyper, what you see on TikTok. So yeah, I couldn't
No, I
just.
definitely think there's obviously some really nice moments that you could maybe go back on and have a look and like, you know, clip them, because it is kind of hard though. I mean, I guess it is in a sense. Again, to be fair though, I mean, my social media is a little bit different to the stuff like you clipping like channel moments, I suppose. You could do it in the sense like what I do is like kind of do what would you describe it as, Kenty? Like I basically like voice these like, I don't know, clips basically.
You mean like you just do voiceovers?
Try and do voiceovers, and people actually do. It's so cool to see, and I get so excited. I think I get too excited to see people from TikTok come over to my Twitch and like say hello. I'm like, oh my God. I get too excited. I get too invested. I'm like, hello, what's your name? How you doing?
I do that as well. Recently though, I've been trying to just focus on my own like TikToks, like my own Twitch clips, because like I want people to like really come over for me versus the audio that they heard.
Yeah,
you know?
I do agree with that though. I definitely do agree with that.
Yeah.
It feels like recently, since I've been like putting more care into the way I do my clips and stuff. I mean, I have a beautiful editor who I love very much, who's a really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And she edits for both Tokumei podcast and us for our clips. And ever since then, I've been seeing like a significant change in my clips versus before. Because like, when I would post my clips before, they would get no traction versus the voiceover ones I got.
Oh,
Because,
really?
you know, I mean, the voiceover ones is going to get a lot of traction because a lot of people are using it, a lot of people are seeing it, you know, and stuff like that. But, you know, I was just like, when I would post my own stuff, it's like, oh man, I would get nothing. So I've been trying to like push that more versus like, which is hard.
I definitely would want to see Mortem doing that. And seeing it on TikTok, that'd be pretty snazzy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Build more of a community. Your community is insane as well. They're all so supportive.
Do you watch any TikTokers? Do you have like your favorite ones that you go to?
I'm on TikTok like once a month. So
wait, really?
Yeah,
oh my God.
I don't even use it really. But
wow.
I was part of a few TikToks.
Really? I mean, which ones?
Of a friend of mine called Kane. He just made like these, like you have audio and then you see our characters like doing the motions of the.
That's literally what I do as well.
Yeah,
that's pretty snazzy. Yes, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, do you have plans for obviously maybe joining YouTube and having some of your like streams up on there, or is that like, you know, something you're not really interested in?
So my plan for YouTube was actually different. So right now on Twitter, I'm the VTuber supporter. On Twitch, I'm the comfy streamer who plays MMORPGs or a variety of games. And then on YouTube, what I would do would be reviewing MMORPGs.
Really?
That would actually be pretty cool.
I saw this. I saw you posted. It was obviously, I don't know what was it you were reviewing?
Tower Fantasy.
Yes, Tower of Fantasy. Oh, that's so cool, though. I didn't realize you were going to be doing it on YouTube.
A little bit of like insight. Did you have good things to say about it? Did you enjoy it at all?
Well, I didn't do the videos yet, but
okay. I'm sorry. I thought you did the video.
I don't have anything on my YouTube yet, so but that would be something I would consider when doing YouTube. And the person who inspired me was Josh Dryface, who isn't a VTuber, but yeah. He also does MMO reviews.
Okay, that's so cool. Hey, let's go.
I tried doing reviews for a while, but I felt like it's very hard to like express how you feel about something without sounding negative or someone thinking you're being negative about something. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like someone's always gonna have like something like oh, you're talking about the thing I like, so it's like I hate you type deal.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So I could
can't make
never
everyone
get past
happy.
that point.
Yeah, you can't make everyone happy. Sadly, I think yeah, especially outside of I think Twitch, I guess I guess there is hate on Twitch. I don't know, it's so weird to speak about that side of the thing because a lot of it is literally just, especially within VTubers, so positive. I mean, have you had any downsides? I mean, you have mentioned that you really haven't had any yet. Hopefully you never do. I mean, you're such a like amazing streamer. Like, I'd hope that never happens. I mean, what would you say your response be? I guess it would just be, would it be easier for you to like basically just knock off and pretend it wouldn't be, it's there?
Do you mean like negative comments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just ignore it.
Really?
In my mind,
in my mind, it's always I get like one negative comment every 500 positive comments. Like,
you always look at
it's just like it's not even comparable. So I just ignore that one. Think about the 499 ones that are good, and that's it.
That's actually a really good way of actually looking at it. I definitely think, and I think that's a really good way for other people to look at it as well. I think it can be a bit hard, especially if you do get, I know it can be a bit difficult when you do get negative comments because it kind of gets your head, because it does to me as well, honestly. When I do get negative comments, especially if I know when I definitely should listen to that, because honestly, there's so much more positive than the negative. But sometimes when it's just out of nowhere, it's like, why is that the case? What have I done? And you start to get in your mind.
Just like,
some people just want to see the world burn.
Yeah, sadly. But
I said that last stream.
You did.
But one thing is that since you are, constantly on Twitter retweeting stuff, so I guess a counteract question to Lucy is like, how do you, avoid like negative, toxicity on Twitter? Like, what would you like? Say, like, if someone wanted to get into the same like space you're doing, what advice would you give them to like avoid, the drama, the negative side of Twitter that can ruin your brain?
I would recommend not interacting with it. Block anyone who is in any sort of way negative towards you, or anything that you just think differently, or not directly block them, but like if you think that someone isn't right, just ignore them, mute them, block them, whatever you want. And in the time on Twitter, the 10 months I've spent, I've done like one negative tweet, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you remember what
I
it
never interact with drama. The one negative tweet was pretty much a tweet longer, where I talked about a lot of people and friends graduating from retubing, which made me really sad, and I was like kind of like telling like, hey, this is making me lose motivation and stuff like that. That was very negative.
No, I get that. But, I wouldn't say it was negative. It's more just expressing how you feel. Because it is sad to see friends that you know graduate. It's because that word is so like big for VTubers. Hearing that word.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, especially because like a lot of people who do graduate, they kind of like just stop tweeting, stop posting anything, so you kind of lose all contact with that person. So it's definitely a big thing to like. It can like ruin motivation for you to like, stay in this space, because that's what it's about. Having fun with your friends. So like,
definitely.
I definitely understand. I wouldn't really call that negative. You just being human.
Yeah, I think it's just you expressing yourself. I mean, I guess it's just the way maybe you express yourself. I don't know, but no, definitely, I definitely don't think it would be counted as negative. I mean, maybe you'd think that yourself, since it is, or honestly, I guess it is so different to the stuff you actually do yourself, because like obviously it's just all positive. Everything is positive about it. So maybe actually speaking about something that's quite, I guess emotional could count as that. So yeah, that's understandable. So yeah.
I know
No.
I would cry like a baby if Lucy ever graduated. I wouldn't let her. I would drag her down with me. You're not leaving me.
You're not leaving. You're not allowed to be. How dare you?
I do. I remember a couple comments, not a lot, when Lucy would talk about graduating, like from uni. Like some people would be like, "Is Lucy graduating?" Like, no,
no.
like yes, but no, she's not leaving VTuber. She's just leaving school, actual school.
Honestly, it's hard to
With the
speak
wording.
about. It's literally so hard to talk about because I was gonna make a post on Twitter, but people might think I'm literally graduating from VTubing. And I'm like, I want to let everyone know that I've, graduated from university and finished it. I'm like, how do I do that without like someone like reading like just graduating, the word graduating? Oh no, just leave it.
Lucy, what happened? Who did it? What did we do? Did we have to beat
Did you read it? Did you read it?
No. So like it's a big word. Like a word that you don't want to see when it comes to a VTuber. So I definitely get it.
If I were to graduate, I would make it the saddest thing in the whole year.
You'd make it
no, you want people
like
to
getting
cry.
art for it and everything.
Oh wow!
Oh,
I would too. Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god.
So one question I wanted to ask: as a male VTuber, have you with the drama that was going around with some other male VTubers from like HoloLive and stuff like that?
Oh.
What would you I mean, I don't know if you've seen it or you like,
I didn't.
So the drama that is that there was like some people were making fun of the HoloLive male VTuber models because of like I guess production value or something like that, something stupid. And like as a male VTuber, which I feel like a lot more male VTubers are getting a lot more praise this season of VTubing, which is very great to see it more diversified.
Yeah, definitely.
What would be your advice for someone, I guess, as a male VTuber trying to get into this space to give them like encouragement, like versus like not worrying about the model and stuff like that, but just like I guess you could say keeping motivated and staying in a happy mental space within this.
Sure,
space.
I would say that you can be a VTuber no matter what you choose to be. Like, I have not had any trouble with being a male VTuber compared to like a female one. Like, I also feel like sometimes female VTubers get also more hate than we do. Or like the male ones. You can also be non-binary or anything. Like, of course, there's always hate with everything. In every community, there are bad people. But I would say this is a very welcoming community.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're not going to struggle just because you're a male VTuber compared to a female one.
I definitely think people, especially it depends on platforms, but obviously just on Twitter, obviously you glance at it and sometimes you do see like this drama around it and you're like, why? For a start.
Why? Yeah.
No one has a problem with it anyway. So why are we making it a big?
Because me and Lucy were talking about it because the HoloLive Tempest, I think their name is.
So the guys,
yeah, people were giving like flack about their models and stuff, and I was just like, is it because they're a male VTuber? Because I feel like if it was a female VTuber, like people wouldn't give them that same type of flack. They would be all up and like hooray about it, But because it's a male VTuber,
really weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. We just didn't understand the energy. When did the idea is like a model is what makes you as a successful VTuber, if you want to say that. Like, it shouldn't matter what someone looks like. It's just the fact that what they bring to the table, their energy,
definitely,
their personality. Because, a model is just a character, like a artwork that sits on the screen. If I do this, my model just freeze. It's with what me, loving thighs and green tea, that personality, So I guess
it just I think honestly having a VTuber is just a way of expressing yourself and being like I don't know, just being yourself and
You
the
talked
best
about
possible.
You talked about this in your last podcast, didn't you? Like the 20K models and stuff like that.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. I had so many things where I wanted to talk on.
Well, please speak. Like, if you have anything you want to say, go.
It was like this idea of needing a expensive model in order to be successful. Like that's that idea is so garbage.
It's so garbage. Oh
so
my god!
Garbage. Thank you. I'm glad you.
It's so dumb.
People discover you maybe from your model. Let's say that. Let's go that far. Okay, so there it helps to have somewhat of a good model. But no one stays because you have a good model.
Exactly.
Everyone stays because of you.
Oh, definitely.
Behind the model. So yeah, the idea of needing a $20,000 VTuber model in order to be successful, it's like so no logic at all. Like people need to ask themselves, why do they watch a VTuber?
Right.
No one watches a VTuber because they have a nice model.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not it.
There's
I agree.
So much more that goes into it than just
I think it also goes into the sense like you can spend that if you want to. You can spend that much on a model if you want to. It's like I don't think anyone should get hate for wanting to spend as much money as they want on a model. I mean, that's their thing, you know. Let them be. If they want to spend that much, they can. You don't think anyone should stop and gatekeep anyone from wanting to do what they want to do, unless it obviously brings hate onto the community, then that's not a vibe. But like other than like I mean, but like in the sense literally just Mortem said, like having an expensive model, you don't need one whatsoever. It is literally your personality that is you're bringing to the table, and that's what people are going to be staying for, especially since, you know, I don't know. I mean, like you said, some people are going to be staying for the model. Maybe, I don't know, like at the start. But yeah, definitely. I agree with you completely.
I feels like nobody, if someone comes for a model, I feels like if in the personality shit, I feels like no one's actually going to stay for that. I mean, maybe someone. I can't speak for anyone. But like logically speaking, no one is going to stay for a person who has a terrible like personality and mindset. Like, there's just no benefit into that at all. Like, so, no, I'm glad that you, one, thank you for watching our podcast. Two, I'm glad that you spoke up about that, because that's, you know, out of all the topics that we've talked about, I feels like, you know, it baffles me, and it doesn't happen a lot, because, you know, there's a lot of positivity that comes with this community, but, you know, I hate that is even a thing that we're debating. Like, when did we start thinking about models being like the all and be all type of deal? Like, it was just supposed to be a fun thing that we just celebrated, because every VTuber is unique. That's the whole point of that's why it's so popular, because you could just turn around and see someone be a unique individual that you never saw before. Like, it's just, as you said in the beginning, like, you never saw someone do a mummy, so you're like, I kind of want to do that, you know? And it's unique, and it's fun, and it's enjoyable, you know? And then, like, when we get to do stuff like this, where we do a deep dive to see how you became a VTuber, it's always fun. It's so fun. I love VTubers. I love
honestly,
behind it. So,
and it's so good to, I think, to get others to know you better, you know?
Yes.
Because obviously, I don't know if everyone knows you, you know, as much as other people, but it's really cool to have people listen in and be like, oh, so that's why. You know, that's why they do this, or, you know, that's what they think. So, like, thank you so much for coming on, you know? It was crazy.
One last thing before we go. I want to ask two important questions.
Ooh.
One is, we haven't talked about anime a little bit, but, like, what is your taste in anime? Do you watch a lot of anime? Do you have your favorites? And, if you do watch any particular favorites, like Fruits Baskets, who is your husband?
Yes.
Okay, so I watch not as much anime as I used to. I used to watch a lot of anime. My favorite anime is probably One Piece.
Yes! Let's go! So that's why you were saying I don't watch Naruto. I get One Piece.
And when it comes to waifu, it would be Chibril from No Game No Life.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
Oh, damn.
The Flugel.
Hell yeah, good choice. Culture.
Do you have a husband? No, do you think? Or do you not have one?
Not really, no.
What about Zhongli? No, that's not an anime.
Well, if you watched
Kinda
Fruit
anime.
you've watched Fruit Basket before, right?
I didn't.
No.
There's I speak about that a lot. Do you get that question? Do you get that question on stream at all? Like, what's your favorite anime? Or do you not get that?
I never get that. No.
Really?
I don't think I've ever been asked it. I mentioned it during my re-debut. Like
You did actually. You did.
Yeah.
I do remember.
My top 5 anime.
Hell yeah!
Hell
Top
yeah.
5. What's your top 5?
Okay, let me. I can't.
He's like, "Dang, you asked me loaded questions, man. I didn't prepare for that."
Wait, let me see. Where is it?
No, the reason why I was asking you about the Fruit Basket as you look for that, me and Lucy has been having this debate,
Yeah,
of which,
that's
person loves a certain character within Fruit Basket. She loves Kyo. I think
I
Yuki's
love
better.
Kyo.
And I just wanted to see if you could break the tie between us of which one is better.
It still goes on. We'll have to find out with the next person.
And we do have to figure out. So that's all I wanted to know. But other than that, while we can end on your favorite anime. But is there any like things that you would like to tell people that they don't know, like projects that's coming up, or anything that you never shared on your debut that you would like to say on this closing statement?
I don't have a lot, I think. Like right now, I'm still continuing like the new season of Diablo 3. Probably gonna stream later.
Yes.
Yeah. But as in terms of projects, I don't have a lot planned. Like lots of collabs coming up. Like yeah. And a reminder to everyone: my DMs are always open. So.
Oh, you're so sweet.
So sweet.
You want to say where people can find you if they haven't met you before?
Of course. So Twitter @MortemMummy and Twitch Mummy Mortem. Those are the 2 where I'm most active.
Let's go.
Yes. Okay,
now for the anime.
Yeah.
For the anime, it's One Piece at the top.
Yes.
And Baki, of course.
Hell yeah.
I really like Baki.
Hell yeah.
Also like JoJo's.
Hell yeah.
It's Adventure and No Game No Life. And for the fifth one, I chose Angel Beats, but it was really just a
Hell yeah! I like this guy.
She loved you.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! 8, did you cry?
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah! Yes! Someone that understands!
I cry very fast when watching it.
Have you not watched Angel Beats? Lucy.
Of course! Of course I've watched Angel Beats. I can't remember crying though.
You didn't cry at the end?
I can't remember.
My God. No, so
we're done here. Wrap it up, Lucy. Wrap it up, Lucy. Go on, say the ending speech. We're done here.
I think if I watched it maybe now I could. To be fair, I don't know. I do.
You don't forget that loss. You don't forget that ending.
I remember what happened. Maybe I didn't then. I don't really know. Maybe I should watch it again.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. How dare Lucy?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
But everyone, thank you so freaking much for watching today and for listening. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And remember to check out Mortem and Kenty.
Yes.
But no, thank you so freaking much for being on. Thank you so much.
Yes, follow us on Spotify. You can watch us on YouTube or any other Spotify listen or podcast listening places. Check us out on Twitter and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
If you have questions or if you have someone that you would like to us interview in the next deep dive, let us know because we love talking to people. We love seeing their backstory and all that jazz. So with that being said, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.